Hello students, how are you? Welcome to the exam idea classes. Myself Humaira Khan. Today I am taking your second chapter from the biology, that is human reproduction. So let's start with the introduction of the human reproduction. As we know very well, human reproduction consists of reproductive system. First of all, we have to know about the sexual reproduction. In human beings, sexual reproduction takes place. For the sexual reproduction, there is a need of male and female gametes. So, the male gamete is the sperm and the female gamete is the egg. So, let's start with the introduction, that is the human reproductive system. The human reproductive system consists of, first, the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system is positioned in the pelvic region. Pelvic region means the male reproductive system lies outside the abdominal cavity. So, and it consists of a pair of testes in addition to the accessory glands, because we require the accessory glands for the production of different kinds of nutritive material as well as the hormones. So, the male reproductive system comprises a pair of testes in addition to the accessory glands, ducts and the external genitalia. A pouch-like structure known as scrotum encloses the testes located outside the abdominal cavity. So, this is the structure of a scrotum. Suppose this is the scrotum. This is a scrotum. Inside the scrotum, a pair of testes will be located. The testes will be located like this. A pair of testes. This is testis. It is located outside the abdominal cavity. Each testis has close to 250 compartments. Let's see the compartments in the testis. First of all, we will draw a enlarged view of the testis. This is testis. Inside the testis, there are 250 compartments. These are the 250 compartments will be there. और इन compartments को आपने क्या बोला? These are known as the testicular lobule. In each and every testis, it is located. Like this is the testicular lobule. Inside the testicular lobule, 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules will be there. Seminiferous tubules are highly coiled. Highly coiled seminiferous tubules will be present. 1 to 3 like this. Like this. 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules will be present in each and every testicular lobule. This kind of structure we will observe in the testis. So, as we are observing, so these are the seminiferous tubules, wherein the sperms are produced. In that seminiferous tubules, the sperms will be produced. These lobules comprises 1, 2, 3 seminiferous tubules. This is a very important part. How many seminiferous tubules will be present in each and every testicular lobule. So 1, 2, 3 seminiferous tubules will be present. The lining of these tubules consists of two cells, that is male germ cell and the Sertoli cell. If we draw a TS of a seminiferous tubule, it will look like so. Here, this kind of structure, this is the TS. Okay, this is the TS of the seminiferous tubule. तो seminiferous tubule में आपकी दो तरह की सेल्स आपको नजर आएंगी. वन इज योर मेल जर्म सेल एंड द सर्टोली सेल. मेल जर्म सेल इज योर spermatogonia. So like this, these are, and here some differentiated cells will be there like this. So these are the spermatogonia. Spermatogonia. So these are the germ cells where the sperm will be produced. They will produce the sperm, and we are seeing this kind of structures. This is the Sertoli cell. Basically Sertoli cells का जो function होगा, that will provide the nutrition to the developing sperm. Developing sperm को nutrition provide करना किसका काम है? Sertoli cells का. The exterior of these tubules consist of a space. So as we are seeing this space, this is the space. यहाँ बहुत सारी आपकी blood containing blood spaces present होंगे, जिसके अंदर आपकी blood vessels present होंगी, and here will be the Leydig cell. So what is the function of the Leydig cell? Leydig cells का क्या function है? Leydig cells will produces the testosterone. As we know very well about the testosterone, testosterone is the male hormone and that is produced by the Leydig cell. In board examination, it's very common question that what is the function of the spermatogonia, what is the function of the Sertoli cell, and what is the function of the Leydig cell. So spermatogonia produces the sperm, Sertoli cells will provide the nutrition to the developing sperm, and the Leydig cells will produces the testosterone. So the exterior of these tubules consist of a Leydig cells containing blood vessels and Leydig cells. Male sex accessory ducts comprises rete testis. These all are the ducts that help in the release of the sperm. Vas efferentia, epididymis, vas deferens. Let's see the structure of the This is the structure of male reproductive system. As we are observing this structure, this is the testis that is located outside the abdominal cavity. This is epididymis, and from the epididymis, as we are observing this kind of tubule. So this tubule will make a loop inside the abdominal cavity. ये abdominal cavity के अंदर एक loop का formation करेगी, but this structure will be located outside the abdominal cavity. So this is the urinary bladder and this is the ureter. This kind of structure. ये जो आपकी epididymis है और यहाँ से ये आपकी जो है, this is your sperm duct. This is the sperm duct. ये sperm duct होती है जो टेस्टिस से स्पर्म को बाहर निकालने का काम करेगी, और ये स्पर्म डक्ट इस यूरेटर पर जाकर एक लूप बनाएगी एंड इट विल कंबाइन विद दिस ejaculatory duct. So this is the ejaculatory duct. This one is the ejaculatory duct. So in this structure there are 3 glands that help in the, so there are 3 glands. One is your prostate gland, one is your prostate gland, one is your bulbourethral gland, and one is your seminal vesicle. So these 3 glands will help in the secretion of different kinds of nutritive material that help that gives the nutrition to the developing sperm, and also they will provide the mobility and motility to the developing sperm. In the last, the urethra opens externally to the urethral meatus, the male external genitalia. The penis is covered by a foreskin, which is a loose fold of skin. So this is the penis. This is the penis, which is known as external genitalia, जिसको आप external genitalia बोलते हो. Now we'll start the female reproductive system. We'll start the female reproductive system. The female reproductive system comprises of, as we know very well about the female reproductive system, the female reproductive system में क्या present होगा? That consists of a pair of ovaries and oviduct, cervix, uterus, vagina and the external genitalia situated in the pelvic region. Situated in the pelvic region का मतलब है जैसा मेल्स के अंदर जो reproductive system होता है that is present outside the abdominal cavity, but in the females the reproductive system will be present inside the abdominal cavity. So along with the mammary glands, these female reproductive organs are combined both structurally and functionally in order to support the complete process of reproduction during ovulation. Ovulation means the release of the egg from the ovary. Fertilization. Fertilization means the fusion of the male and female gamete, that is sperm and egg. Pregnancy and the birth of a child. That means up to the birth of a child we'll discuss all the things. So the female reproductive system consists of a accessory ducts and constitutes the oviduct, vagina and uterus. As we can see this structure. So this is the structure of female reproductive system. The female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovary. These are the two ovaries which are present inside the abdominal cavity. So what is the function of the ovary? The function of the ovary, basically जो ovary का function है, that is the dual function. First, the formation of the egg, that is also known as the ovum, and the formation of hormones. It releases two hormones. The one hormone is estrogen and the second hormone is progesterone. This is the fallopian tube. This is known as fallopian tube and this is also known as oviduct. इसको आपने oviduct भी बोला. So there are three structures or parts of your oviduct. The first funnel shaped structure is known as infundibulum. The second will be the ampulla and the third will be the isthmus. Near about the infundibulum, what we are observing, there are some finger-like projections like this. Suppose this is the ovary. ये आपकी ovary है. So like this one is the ovary. So at the time of the release of the egg, so egg will be released from this and these are the finger-like projections that is known as the fimbriae. So this is the ovary. It will releases the egg and these fimbriae will catch up this egg. These I'm repeating. The ovary will releases the egg and these fimbriae-like structure, this is the first part of the infundibulum. So these finger-like projections will be like this towards the ovary and it will gather up. इसको खींच लेगी. इस तरह से जो है egg जो होगा ovary से निकलकर कहाँ पर आ जाएगा? It will come inside the infundibulum with the help of the fimbriae. After the release of the egg, अगर हम फर्टिलाइजेशन की बात करते हैं, द फर्टिलाइजेशन टेक्स प्लेस इनसाइड द फेलोपियन ट्यूब. फेलोपियन ट्यूब के अंदर फर्टिलाइजेशन होता है. in the ampullary ischemic junction. So here is the junction as we are observing कि यहाँ पर क्या है, ये हमारा एक जंक्शन है. जंक्शन का मतलब है जहाँ पर आपकी दो चीजें आपस में मिल रही हैं. सो एम्पुला एंड इस्थेमिक यहाँ आपका मिल रहा है. सो जब एम्पुला और इस्थेमिक आपका यहाँ पर मिलेगा, सो देयर विल बी द fertilization. Fertilization of the sporum and egg takes place in the ampullary ischemic junction. This structure is known as uterus. Uterus or we can say womb. After the fertilization, जब यहाँ पर आपका zygote का formation होगा, the zygote will come inside the uterus. Uterus के अंदर आ जाता है and up to the 9 month it will be implanted. So what is the function of the uterus? Uterus का function है आपका implantation of the fetus. Fetus का implantation करना. बोर्ड का सबसे important question from the female reproductive system कि how many layers are present in the womb? So there are 3 layers. The first one is the perimetrium. The second one is the myometrium and third one is the endometrium. Endometrium is the innermost layer of this uterus. Endometrium plays very important role at the time of the pregnancy because it will implanted. Implanted means it will fix the fetus. ये fetus को अपने अंदर fix कर लेगी. Here it will fix the fetus up to the 9 month. जैसे ही फीटस यहाँ पर फिक्स हो जाएगा एंडोमेट्रियम में, सो दैट विल लीड टू द प्रेगनेंसी. वो ही प्रेगनेंसी को लीड करेगा. द नेक्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम, दिस इज अ नैरो पार्ट, दिस इज नोन एज द सर्विक्स. दिस इज सर्विक्स, दिस इज सर्वाइकल कैनाल एंड दिस इज द वेजाइना. बेसिकली दीज सर्वाइकल कैनाल एंड द वेजाइना विल फॉर्म द birth canal. During at the time of the insemination of the sperm, insemination of the sperm means the sperm will enter inside the female body. So this is the passage, this is the passage. ये passage होता है to enter the sperm into the female body. So this is all about the female reproductive system. Now we will discuss about the gametogenesis. Gametogenesis is the process of formation of male and female gamete. The gametogenesis is of 2 types. The first one is your spermatogenesis and the second one is your oogenesis. It is of 2 types. Spermatogenesis takes place in males and oogenesis takes place in females. So first of all we will take this topic, spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis means the formation of the sperm. So the spermatogenesis will take place inside the testis and where in the testi seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules के अंदर आपका होता है production of the sperm. So spermatogenesis takes place in the spermatogonia and spermatogonia will be present inside the seminiferous tubules. In female, ये नोट डाउन करने की बात है कि in males में स्पर्म का प्रोडक्शन कब स्टार्ट होता है. ठीक है, स्पर्म का प्रोडक्शन कब स्टार्ट होगा. In male the sperm production will takes place at the time of the puberty. Puberty basically एक age होती है that is in the male 12 to 14 years. जब कोई भी male एक reproductive capacities या reproductive structures उसके mature हो जाते हैं तो उसको आप क्या बोलते हैं, उसको आप puberty बोलते हैं. So the sperm production will start at the time of the puberty. So the spermatogonia, so where it will takes place? It will takes place in the सैमनीफेरस ट्यूब्यूल्स के अंदर प्रेजेंट होगा और सैमनीफेरस ट्यूब्यूल्स के अंदर प्रेजेंट होती हैं आपकी स्पर्मेटोगोनिया. सो द स्पर्मेटोगोनिया प्रेजेंट एट द inner side of seminiferous tubule multiply by mitotic division and increase in number. Each spermatogonium contains 46 chromosomes. So यहाँ पर ये चीज़ आपको बहुत important देखनी है. So 46 number of chromosome, that is its ploidy will be 2n. डिप्लॉयड नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम, क्योंकि ये आपकी स्पर्मेटोगोनिया जो होती हैं इसको आप क्या बोलते हो, स्पर्म मदर सेल्स, इसको आप स्पर्म मदर सेल्स बोलते हो. सो एट द टाइम ऑफ द प्यूबर्टी के टाइम पर द स्पर्मेटोगोनिया विल अंडरगो माइटोसिस. आफ्टर द माइटोसिस दे मल्टीप्लाई. बेसिकली यहाँ पर माइटोसिस में क्या हो रहा है, ये अपना नंबर इंक्रीज करेंगे. एंड आफ्टर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ आफ्टर द डिवीजन, बेसिकली डिवीजन के बाद में यहाँ बेसिकली डिवीजन के बाद में स्पर्मेटोगोनिया विल फॉर्म द प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट्स. सो स्पर्मेटोगोनिया forms spermatocytes that undergo meiotic division to reproduce secondary spermatocytes having 23 chromosomes. So यहाँ आपका माइटोसिस हुआ, माइटोसिस के बाद में आपका बना प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट एंड द पोलाइडी ऑफ द प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट विल बी 46, दैट इज 2n. डिप्लॉयड क्यों होगा डिप्लॉयड, क्योंकि आपका माइटोसिस जो होता है, माइटोसिस आपका इक्वेशनल डिवीजन है. इक्वेशनल डिवीजन में क्रोमोसोम नंबर विल बी रिमेन एज इट इज एज द पेरेंट्स हैव. जितने भी पेरेंट्स के अंदर आपके क्रोमोसोम्स प्रेजेंट होंगे उतने ही सेम नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स उसकी डॉटर प्रोजेनी में चले जाएंगे. नाउ दीज प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट्स, अब ये जो आपके प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट्स हैं दे विल अंडरगो meiotic division. So this primary spermatocyte will undergo meiotic division. ये आपका meiotic division में जाएगा and meiotic division आपका दो पार्ट में कंप्लीट होगा, फर्स्ट meiotic division and the second meiotic division. So first meiotic division के बाद आपका बनेगा यहाँ पर secondary spermatocyte. Secondary spermatocyte, so these are the two secondary spermatocytes and their ploidy will be the n in number, that is 23 number of chromosome. The chromosome number reduced to half. These secondary spermatocytes will undergo second meiotic division and they will form the spermatid. Basically that will form the 4 spermatid. अब ये जो आपके spermatid हैं, spermatid जो हैं आपके, these are नॉन मोटाइल. अभी ये नॉन मोटाइल है, नॉन मोटाइल हैं, अभी इनको न्यूट्रिशन की रिक्वायरमेंट है. तो जहाँ अब न्यूट्रिशन के लिए सेल्स में प्रेजेंट हैं यहाँ पर आपकी, दीज आर द स्पेशल सेल्स जिसको आपने बोला सर्टोली सेल्स. सो दीज स्पर्मेटिड्स, ये जो स्पर्मेटिड्स होंगे ये अपना हेड इन सर्टोली सेल्स के अंदर एम्बेडेड करेंगे. एम्बेडेड का मतलब होता है धसाना. और जो इनका एक्स्ट्रा साइटोप्लाज्म होगा वो उस एक्स्ट्रा साइटोप्लाज्म को यहाँ पर रिलीज कर देंगे और रिलीज करने के बाद में दे विल बिकम मोटाइल और वो मोटाइल बन जाएंगे. दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज डिफरेंशिएशन. सो द स्पर्मेटिड्स विल बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू योर स्पर्मेटोजोआ. बेसिकली दीज स्पर्मेटोजोआ, ये जो आपके स्पर्मेटोजोआ हैं ये क्या हैं आपके, यही आपके स्पर्म्स हैं. These spermatozoa are the sperms. यही आपके स्पर्म्स हैं and these are motile. यही स्पर्म आपके seminiferous tubules में से रिलीज होकर कहाँ आ जाएंगे, they will come into the next part of the, or we can say the sperm duct. So this is the completion of your spermatogenesis. ये आपका यहाँ पर स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस कंप्लीट हो जाता है.